Hello and welcome. My name is Suzanne and I am your host. Meal Prep Sunday. So I'm just going to quickly show you what meals I prepped for this week. It's really not a lot. I was going to do a one pan sheet chicken and vegetables, but I was really craving Tuscan chicken. So I did my version of Tuscan chicken. I did not have Parmesan, but I just drizzled some low-fat mozzarella cheese on the top, and you can have this because the sauce is a bit thick, so you can just have it as is. You could have it with bread, you could have it with pasta, whatever you choose. Usually I put mushrooms in it, but in my household nobody will eat the mushrooms, so I haven't put mushrooms in there. I did this viral doner kebabs. And you can find it anywhere on TikTok. I will make a video of it and put the ingredients that I've put in it. And it basically, I mean, it's a little curled and turned, but it basically looks like this, and you can make it more square or more round. But what I was trying to show you here is you can rip this apart and put some salad in it and drizzle it with some tzatziki, garlic sauce. It's just protein. Or what you could do is use this as your wrap instead of getting a tortilla, and put your filling in here, roll it up, and voila, you have yourself a wrap. So I wanted to show you that, and the juices that were left from it, I just sauteed some peppers and onions. So I could just rip this apart, make it a bowl, and just eat it from that perspective. Or I could put the vegetables in the doner and kebab itself and then have it. I still have some ground beef left, which I'm going to put in a Ziploc and keep it in my fridge so that I don't have an issue. Once these kebabs are done, it'll be in my fridge and I can make some fresh. If you choose to do that, you can. If not, you can freeze it, take it out when you're ready to have it, and it saves you some time from figuring out what to cook during the week. So, and excuse me, I'm sure you're seeing reflection. I have my glasses on today. My bangs have gotten longer and it's going in my eyes, and as opposed to me constantly moving my hair back and forth, I just kind of have my glasses on so that it's keeping the hair out of my eyes. I got a question and it's funny. It says, how is my kitchen always clean? And what do I do? Do I cook and then take the video? Yes, because I've tried to cook and talk and that doesn't happen, but I really don't focus on cleaning my kitchen before I talk to you guys. At the back there, I do have a dirty pan from the Tuscan chicken that I did. And my dishes are washed. If you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but they're in the drying rack. So I clean as I go, and I don't like spending another hour in the kitchen just cleaning after I've done meal prep. The question that I really want to answer today and to focus really hard on is, I constantly get like, I'm just not being successful in this healthy habits journey, healthy lifestyle journey. What am I doing wrong? Why am I doing it wrong? Please help me, please explain, because I want to get it right. So there's a couple of things. When we want to do something, we say we want to do it, and then we just step out and go do it. There's no plan. There's no strategy. It's just, I'm going out and doing it. And then when it doesn't happen, we don't come back, we don't reassess. We just say, okay, well, it wasn't meant to be, and we move on. But at the back of our mind, we're still thinking about the thing that we want to do. So I kind of did a little bit of a diagram. I will absolutely be posting it on YouTube posts, as well as, my Instagram and Facebook. And so it kind of breaks it down. It's just going to be a diagram with a couple of key points and what we miss in all of it. Now, what I want you to understand here, in this day and age, things have gotten so easy and so simple for us, right? Click off a button, we have food delivered. Click off a button, we have somebody, a taxi outside waiting to take us from point A to point B. Furniture, click off a button. Amazon has made things so good for us, and now so many of the retails are so easily available to us online. For example, if we're confused about should I wear the red dress or the blue dress or the black dress, take a couple of pictures, throw it on the internet or throw it onto your social media and put a poll. The red, the black, the blue. And based on the polls, because you like all of them, you just want to know which one to wear and what do most people see you looking better in, and boom, you have your answer. So we're so used to instant gratification, instant solutions, instant delivery, instant everything. So when it comes down to like health and fitness or lifestyle journey, we don't have the patience. And it's not going to happen in 2 days. It's not going to happen with a click of a button like, okay, I'm closing my eyes and I'm thinking, I need to lose 100 pounds, and boom, by the end of the week, I'm going to be down by 20 pounds or 50 pounds. It does not work like that. I wish it did, but it doesn't. It's understanding the what, the why, and staying true and consistent. So I'm just going to give you an example, and I'm going to kind of just, I kind of put it up here on, yeah, I have a post-it, and this is for me because I do a lot of this for my job, but I just want you to see your goal here is you want to win the lotto, but not 60 million, not 80 million, just 10 million. That's it. That's what you want, and we're going to keep that for argument's sake. 10 million is what you want. That is your goal. Okay, so goal is 10 million. Your plan is you're going to play Lotto Max and 649 and attain this this goal that you have. In order to execute it, you have decided the strategy that you're going to take for this execution is you're only going to play when the lotto is 10 million, because that is what you want. If it's slightly less, you're not going to play. If it goes over, you're not going to play. You're only going to play when it's 10 million. And when you do play when it's 10 million, excuse me, and you don't win, you're disheartened, you're disappointed, your results are zero, there's no luck, you've spent, I don't know, a lot of money over the course of time, and you haven't won the lotto. It's very rare that people move to this step, because this is your goal. The goal shouldn't change. The plan, the strategy, the execution, everything else can change. Goal can be the same, right? So you look at it from the next one. So your result is constantly no. So you're gonna assess, okay, why is this not working for me? What can I do different to get the result I want? And again, this is just a very fun, simple way. I'm just putting lotto. That's a million chances of somebody winning it. So you assess it, and you're like, okay, this execution and plan that I had is just not working. So yes, I'm going to play the 649. Yes, I'm going to play Lotto Max, but maybe I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to play it. And yes, I'm going to be spending more money for sure, but I'm giving myself more chances, because what are the odds if I win and somebody else wins and we split it and I still get my 10 million? I'm happy. I was happy for 10 million from the beginning, and now I've got this 10 million, so it's perfect, right? So I re-strategize and I go back to my drawing board. I plan everything out again, and now I'm executing it differently. We do the same thing with weight loss. We will do the same thing with everything else. I'm going to move this out of the way and read from it, but and I'll put this diagram for you guys on Instagram and oh my God, YouTube, Facebook. It'll have this diagram. You want to lose weight, or let's say a healthy habit, right? But let's talk about weight loss, because everyone's talking about weight loss. You want to lose 100 pounds. Okay, what do you need to do? So that's your goal. What's the what? So the what is, I need to lose weight, I need to go to the gym, I need to eat healthy, I need cute clothes because I want to look good when I'm working out. I would have to get, download certain songs. So you just put everything on there, okay? That's your what. What all do you need to lose this weight? Then you got to put a plan together, right? Okay, so the plan is, and again, depending on where you are, whether you need to talk to your doctor before you do something, I don't know your condition, I don't know your health. So again, that would be step number one, is asking your doctor if this is something you can do, and she is okay with you doing so. Then you go to your house. So you have to understand, what is your current state? Why are you not losing the weight currently with what you're doing? Okay, it's like anything you're going to do. If you're going to remodel your house, you're going to have to say, okay, right now it's like this and it's not working for me, and I want it to be like this because this is what I'm going to get out of it. Okay, so you know what the what is. You also have to know what the why is. Why are you doing this? 95%, if not 99% of the time, it's because summer is coming and I want to look good in a bathing suit. It's because we're going on vacation. It's my wedding or my friend's wedding, or I'm part of the wedding party. It's Christmas, it's a special occasion. It's very rarely due to health reasons. It's because of something that you're doing for, again, instinct. Like, I want to look like this for the wedding. I want to look like this on vacation. I want to wear this outfit because I'm going here, and what do I do to lose the weight? So your whys. Again, goal still stays the same. But in your plan is you are going to lose this weight, the 100 pounds, in 6 months, because by summer you should be beach body ready. Now, depending on how much weight you have to lose and whatnot, it could be possible, but we're talking about 100 pounds here. So I always told you, and if you go back to my first or second video, I said about sustainability, things that you can measure, you can attain, and celebrate your small wins, right? But you're talking, I want to lose 100 pounds and I want to lose it in 6 months. And that would be extreme weight loss. Like, you would have to really be really like minimal eating kind of thing to get to that point, or extreme dieting. So when you're building your plan, you take your plan, okay? Your plan should consist of, okay, what do I have in my house that's causing me to gain this weight? It could be you have a sweet tooth and you always have chocolate and ice cream and different things around. Okay, let's replace that with some yogurt and granola, or nuts and fruit, or whatever, like a healthier choice. Okay, meal prepping, maybe doing some research. If you've decided you want to do maybe some sort of a diet, then you got to realize what your pantry should look like, what your fridge and freezer needs to look like in order to make that successful. Drinking water, going to the gym, and not necessarily the gym, it's just movement, right? So when you are starting to build your plan, you've got to start making it realistic. And I would say do 1 week at a time to be successful. So my plan would look like, if I were to lose this, I know I'm not going to lose 100. I didn't gain 100 pounds in 6 months. I gained it over a course of time. So I want to lose that 100 pounds. It's going to take me time to lose, okay? I'm sure there's a miracle pill somewhere that I can take to lose, but it comes with consequences, I'm sure. So what I would do is go through my pantry, check it out. I love chips. Those who know me know I love chips. I would not buy chips, at least for the first couple of months. Right? I'd replace that with popcorn. No butter, no salt, whatever. Almost chewing cardboard, but that would be the substitute, because when I'm watching movies on a weekend or whatever, I want to eat, and I would eat chips otherwise, but I'm now going to have popcorn. So that kind of replacement, or hummus with vegetables. Not as tasty as a bag of chips, but I have a goal. My goal is to lose the weight, to build this healthy habit, because I don't want to keep doing this yo-yo effect of losing weight and gaining weight and losing weight and gaining weight. I want to stay consistent. I want to be able to just stay a size and be happy with it. Now, Also keep in mind, for women especially, this is hormonal changes, thyroid problems, genetic, whatever it is, can disrupt and give you that yo-yo effect. So it doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It could also be that. So I highly recommend talk to your doctor. Say you're doing everything right, you're eating everything right, you got your movement going, but your weight is just fluctuating really crazy. There may be some other issues, underlying issues that may or may not exist, and your doctor would be able to help you through that. So please do consult your doctor for situations like that. When we're talking about eating healthy, that includes meal prep. It includes knowing what your caloric intake is. It is also knowing what your calorie deficit is and measuring your food. I told you this a couple of videos ago. If you're not losing weight, it's because you're not in a calorie deficit. In order to lose weight, you have to be in a calorie deficit. That doesn't mean you eat 600 calories in the day, which, is extreme. You don't need to do that, because you need to function, right? You don't need your body doing overtime on something else. You need to drink water. You need to move could be going out for a walk. Those living in Canada, weather seems to be picking up, getting better. A good pair of running shoes, extremely important for going to the gym and walking. Most people just look at the cheapest option, get into it, and they wonder why their knees are hurting or their back is hurting. It's because you probably don't have the right shoes. So always be mindful about wearing good footwear when you're doing these movements. And and then in that plan, so these are now you're narrowing those plans, you're narrowing the what's, right? So now you're going to say, okay, so I'm going to meal prep like I did. This is not a lot of food, but this should take me up to Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I might have a meal, but on Wednesday, I have a busy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, let's say. On the Wednesday, I'll go grab a rotisserie chicken and a salad kit, and I'm good. I'm good for the rest of the other days. You have to, once you know the why, and hopefully it is for health reasons, amongst other things, you have to commit to it. It's like you commit when you become a parent to give your child the best. You commit that you are going to do whatever it takes to make sure that your kids are safe, that your kids are happy, that your kids get what they need. That is your goal. To have a job, to pay the bills, to make sure there's shelter for my kids, shelter for my family. Those are the goals that you set, even if it's just for yourself. So that is what you need to think. You have to stay committed to your goal. If you don't have the commitment, it's not going to work. But you won't have a commitment if you don't have a plan. So you made your plan. You've put down there, okay, so movement. Well, I don't have gym membership. Okay, what can I do? 1 hour of music that the minute you hear, you cannot sit still. You want to move, dance with your kids, dance by yourself, listen to it, move. All you need to do is step side to side, lift your legs up, like do high knees. Doesn't have to be high impact, just move. And you will start to feel better. Slowly, you increasing it. So maybe this is what you need to do. You start with your plan. Let's do meal prep for 1 week. Meal prep can be done for 3 days. Break 3 days, not a problem. Okay? Could be small wins, like maybe every Friday you like to have a McDonald's meal. And you decided, okay, I won't get a large fry, I'll get a small fry, and I won't get a quarter pounder, I'll get a cheeseburger instead, or whatever it's called. I'm sorry, I don't even know what it's called. But let's say it's a cheeseburger, right? You're not having the works. You made a slight change to that plan of yours, but keep it consistent. When you make a plan, and if you're not executing it, you've got the cute clothes, you've got the shoes, you've got the good food, the meal prep, but you're not doing anything. You don't go for your walks, you're not working out, you're made some food, but you're going out every day and you're eating out, or you just don't feel like eating that food, so you decided you're gonna throw a bag of, I don't know, chicken wings or something else, whatever. I don't even have taquitos. Okay, I'm gonna just throw that in. I'm gonna have this cheesy goodness, and the sodium is high in that, and the calories are high in that, but you don't care because you're not as committed to it. So execution is key. Majority of the people do the planning, they don't execute. So think about it. If you're constantly wanting to do something but you're never making any changes to doing it, it's just a dream. It's just an idea. It's not going to come to fruition because you're not working towards it. And then you wonder, oh, I ate salad the whole week and I've only lost 2 pounds. Okay, well, you need to have a nutritious meal. You're working out, you're doing different things, and you're only eating salad? Well, where's your protein? Where's your fiber? You do need carbs to give yourself some fuel. Or where are your healthy fats? All of that plays a part. So my suggestion is make a plan for the week. Start with, this week I'm going to do this. And again, you don't have to go every day to the gym. You don't have to walk every day, like whatever, you don't have to do that. Just pick, like, okay, Mondays I'm going to do meal prep, and I'm going to go Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, or Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to the gym. Or these are the 3 days I'm going to do movement because I'm too busy the other days of the week. And that's fine. But when you do this, even if the scale doesn't move, because these are really little pieces that you're putting together, you're stacking on these habits. Remember, I told you it takes 21 days for a habit to develop, and it takes 90 days for it to become a lifestyle change. So slow and steady wins the race, right? It's not going to be instant. Instantly, you're not going to lose the weight. So slow and steady, just a week. At the end of that week, so if you're starting this on a Sunday, or you're prepping this on a Sunday and you're going to start from the Monday, next Sunday, early, before you start your meal prep, before you anything, sit down, assess, see where you fell off. Which day was more of a struggle to you than the other days? Why did that happen? It could be your car broke down. There was extra things to do at work. Maybe your child was sick. Maybe you were just not feeling it. You were in one of those blah moods, like you were just feeling down. Or you heard bad news and you just didn't have the energy to eat healthy. You decided to open up that bag of chips anyway, and that's what you wanted to do. And that's okay. Like, that happens. We're human. We're learning. But you can resist that, because you have to know truly what is it that you want. Do you really want to lose this weight? And then you might say, you know what, it's not realistic. There's no way, if I'm going to do this, there's no way I'm losing this weight in 6 months. Let's make this realistic. And then you will sit down and make week 2 plan. And week 2 plan is going to look a little stronger and better than week 1, because you went to the assessment. People either plan and don't execute, or they plan, execute, they see the results aren't good, it's not helping them, and they just don't assess it. They don't reassess, they don't re-strategize, they're just done. They throw in the towel and they're done, and they're like, well, weight loss is just not for me. Or this healthy thing, lifestyle, is just not my thing. I want to enjoy life, life's too short. Yeah, of course. And the whole point of this is it needs to fit your lifestyle. It's not to fit mine, it's not to fit your neighbors, it's not to fit your spouse or your best friends. It's to fit you, what you want to do. If I want to lose 40 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds, there'll be days where I don't want to get up and walk. I don't want to get up and do anything. But guess what? I'll get up and I'll push myself to doing it. I don't want to do it. I'm just upset that I have to stand on the treadmill and walk, or I have to go outside and walk. I'm tired, my feet hurt. But when I start doing it and I start feeling that sweat and I start feeling like, oh, okay, automatically my body is saying things, making me feel good. You will want to do it. You know what they say, if you don't feel like going to the gym, just go. Just say, you know what, I'm going to walk on the treadmill. When you get to the gym and you start seeing people working out and you start seeing people doing things, automatically you want to do it. It's about getting to that space. If you're sitting indoors and like, oh, I don't want to go for this walk, I don't want to go for this walk. But if you look out your window and you see people walking their dogs, people, neighbors are talking outside, you will want to go outside. You will want to take that walk. You will want to smile at your neighbors. You feel good. So keep that in mind, and hopefully that really resonates with everyone and it helps you achieve your goals. I don't have much to say other than that. Please always reassess and re-strategize if something's not working. Only you know what's not working for you. I know if I go get a big bag of chips from Costco, it'll probably be done by the end of the week if it gets open, because I love it. So what I might do is get myself little mini bags and reward myself. Like, I did good this week and this is my reward. I get to eat this one bag. And that's okay. I'm not completely eliminating or taking it because I want to live a healthy lifestyle. I am not stopping myself from doing things. I might have to be strict about things in the beginning, but as I get into that habit and it turns into a routine, I can slowly incorporate something. And that's how you need to look at this. So I hope that this was helpful. I know I get a lot of this, and again, if you guys want a chart to track, I mean, there's so many apps out there. It's key. It truly is key to track your intake of meals. And if you can't do that, it's gonna take you longer to get to your goal. So start with just 1 week and then stack next week on top of it. And then again, always reassess at the end of the week. That is key. I cannot stress that enough. End of the week, assess. How easy was it? How hard was it? Where were you struggling? What part were you struggling with? It could even end up being you're getting bored with the meals you're making. You want to make it a little bit more exciting. Drop a note, send me a message. We can do a couple of series of just cooking fun stuff that you would enjoy eating, which is healthy, high in protein, low in carbs, and you're getting to enjoy it. I have posted grocery lists for gluten-free, dairy-free, lazy cooking, like you don't want to cook just a little bit of assembly, maybe the air fryer might be used, but 95% of it is, you don't have to do very much, you don't have to turn your stove on. So let me know what else you're looking for and how else you want to proceed with help for this. Thank you so much though. I really do appreciate feedback. I appreciate comments. I appreciate the content, because without comments and without you telling me what you're looking for, there would be no content for you guys. So I appreciate that. I appreciate all those new subscribers. Thank you for joining my channel. And of course, the ones that subscribe, thank you so much for still staying subscribed to my channel and enjoying the content. With that, I am going to leave you like I do every Sunday, to be kind to yourself. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful sunny but cold day, and have a fantastic week ahead. And I will look forward to connecting with you next week. Next week, we're going to do a little bit different YouTube video. It's going to start with a little workout for your knees. A lot of comments I do have is that I have bad knees and working out is a problem. I don't go to the gym. I don't walk too much, my hip, my knee. So we're going to do a little bit of mobility. So I'm going to do a little bit of a workout. I'm going to show you guys what to do to strengthen the muscles around the knees and the knee to help support your body. That would include quads and your hamstrings, your calves, your ankles. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be next week. And any other comments that you guys are interested in, please send me a message and I will be happy to answer it. Have a wonderful Sunday. Take care and